something real. Haters gon' say it's fake.
Hey guys, it is your girl Plain Bame Abs. Literally not too long ago come back from work, which is why I'm in my snazzy little blue silk shirt. Don't know who I think I am. I'm getting more and more questions via email, Instagram, social media from new actors asking for advice. So I thought I'd just do a video. So when people ask me the question, can you give me advice on acting? My answer is pretty long. So this video will just be 10 questions that I get asked. Question number 1. How's it going so far? I'm not making the moolah I want to be making yet, but it's all good. Patience is a virtue, people. Patience is a damn virtue. It's just a case where you have to just keep going. It's not all about paid work, remember that. Keep getting more experience, keep going to auditions, or keep going on set, keep doing self-tapes. I don't do self-tapes that often. I think I've probably done about 5 in my whole, I was gonna say my whole life, like I've been doing acting my whole life. You know those ones where they're like, I've been singing since I was born. I'm not gonna do all that. I haven't been acting since I was born. But do you do unpaid work? Yes, it's because you have to start somewhere. You're not just gonna jump in the game and be making that money. Do you also have a full-time job as well? Yes, because I'll make money. Well, before even doing acting, obviously I had a full-time job. So for me to come out of that, it's a bit of a scary thought. Can't lie. There's loads of people I've spoken to where they do all types of different things. Some of them are, well, they've decided to now go self-employed. Well done to you, because I'm not that brave. But if I was brave enough, I would do that. Which is good, because you can do whatever the hell you want, like literally. That people do, obviously part-time work as well, or flexible work where you can have flexible shifts. There's promo work that people do, which again gives them flexibility, call centre work, working in a bar, tour guides. There's so many different options, but again, you just have to do what is right for you. Did you go to drama school or university? No. It's when it comes to even acting workshops, which is what I do as an alternative. I need to feel relaxed when I'm doing these workshops. I don't want to feel like I'm writing too much or doing too much homework, which isn't a bad thing, but for me, working full-time, it's like I get home and I actually don't really want to do anything. I actually just want to chill, because I've been typing all day, talking all day, researching all day. Originally, I think I was a bit worried about that, because I was thinking, if I don't go to drama school and don't go to university to study, how am I going to get any further in this? I have now discovered on my journey that it can be done and you don't have to do that. What acting classes can I go to? There's so many. Again, it depends on you and what your learning style is. But I have been to City Academy, I have been to MN Academy. Find what is best for you, but those are a couple that I've been to and they've been quite good. Do you have a show reel? I know it can be pretty expensive, but I know I need it. Yes, I do, if they can be expensive. The first company I went to was a company called CastingCallPro. They did 6 scenes for me. They got the actors, they wrote the whole script, they got the locations, they edited the whole thing. They were amazing. When I used CastingCallPro, I had no footage whatsoever. Like, I had literally just started out doing screen acting. 2 years or so later, I do have footage. Obviously, it was a case of finding someone to edit it. It got to a point where, again, you know when you get that feeling in your gut? I just kept feeling like I feel like I need to do it myself. I feel like I can. And I'd seen people on the internet, social media, whatever, saying that they'd done it themselves. So I thought, let me give it a cheeky little go. It can be done. So if you've got footage there and you want to make a show reel and you don't want to spend money, you can do it yourself. It just takes a little bit of time. Keep tweaking it. Don't just fling it together and then send it out to agents and put it out on mandy.com and all of that, because it doesn't look great. Take your time and do it properly. Critique yourself. Get family and friends to watch it as well. Step away from yourself and watch your work as another person. How do you find an agent, and do I need to send them a monologue? You can find an agent just on the internet. Just do a quick Google search. You can look on Star Now. Mandy.com also has a page where it tells you which agents' books are open. Talk to friends and other people as well. Just have a look, see what type of people they have on their book. I say type of people, like you shouldn't go for an agency or a particular agent within that agency who has a lot of people that look similar to you, because you'll have a lot of competition. But from me trying to do that research, I think it's very difficult to really judge. Do not give up. Do not feel like, oh, that agent doesn't want me, they didn't respond. No, keep trying. Don't harass them, but keep trying. Do you have to send them a monologue? Depends on which agency you are applying for. But you can find an agent, and you will, because for a long time I thought, I'm not going to find an agent till I've been acting for like 20 years. No, no, no. You will find one, honey. If you look hard enough, you will. And when the time is right, you will find one. Does it help having an agent? Whether you love your agent or not, I think it helps to just be able to say that you have an agent. So to answer that question, yes, it does help. And obviously, if they're good, that helps even more. Are you on Spotlight, and how good is it? I am on Spotlight. How good is it? For me personally, yes, it's good because I can say that I'm on Spotlight. Have I had that many jobs from it? No. Spotlight might work really well for one person and might not work so well for someone else. But give it a try. If you can get on Spotlight, get on there. Obviously adds credibility to you. I got onto Spotlight through my agent. Again, it was one of those things I just thought I will never, ever be able to get on Spotlight. It's going to take like 30 years for me to get on there, because obviously there's this whole thing of you having to have professional credits before you get on there. But where there's a will, there is a way. That is a few tips. That was supposed to be 10, maybe it wasn't 10, I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at tinyhoudini. If you don't know how to spell it, it'll be down below. If you've got any tips that you'd like to post down below in the comments, please feel free to do so. I would love to read them. I'll also put some links down below of some really helpful websites, like workshops, acting pages for you to find acting jobs. Just anything I think of that might be of use to you. Thanks guys, and see you next week. See you later. Bye.